Darren, on Saturday you could make your 75th appearance for Scotland. An incredible honour for you to have played so many times for Scotland.
Yeah, well hopefully I do. The team's not been selected yet, but as you say, it'd be a great honour to reach 75 caps. I don't really think too much about it, to be honest. I'm more thinking about the game against Lithuania and getting the 3 points and adding to our win against Malta. So although it's a nice moment, hopefully things like that I'll probably reflect on more when I finish playing. I think just now all the focus and energy is on the game itself.
We've now got a number of young players coming through, guys like Ollie Burke, John McGinn, Barry Mackay. How excited are you to sort of help them develop and use your experiences to help them progress as players?
I think it's more giving them a platform to go and perform, giving them small little bits of advice if you can, but the biggest thing is just trying to let them be themselves and play without fear and no pressure. Let them be the young players in the squad and let the older players take the pressure and take all the other stuff that goes on and just let them go out there and express themselves. Be creative and go and make a mark for themselves.
Who was your Scotland hero growing up?
Gary McAllister. He was my favourite player growing up, and we have the pleasure of him being with the squad just now, so it's always nice to listen to his stories and to try and tap in some information from him. He's got great football knowledge, and he'll be here to help us, and I'm sure that he'll be enjoying watching us, and it'll be a nice change for him to come up. How close he is with the manager. Anytime we have ex-players and there's good players like that and who want to be a part of the Scotland squad, it's great because you see all the players really take notice because we grew up watching players like him.
Would you say that this is sort of one of the strongest teams that you've been a part of in your time at Scotland?
I think in terms of competition for places, yes. I think I've noticed that the last couple of years. You look around the squad, the manager has selection headaches, and although it's tough for him, he'd probably want it that way. It shows people are competing for places, and I think that it's good when you've got a tough campaign and you pick up injuries and you need fresh legs for different games or a different style of player for a different game. The manager's got plenty of options, and there's a lot of talented players in that squad, especially with the addition of the young players, and I feel that we're in a good place just now, and hopefully we can show that on the pitch.
And Lithuania on Saturday, certainly an opponent that you know well. You've played against them a number of times. Have you done a lot of analysis on their current squad? It's
been a while since we have played them, but we've come up against them a number of times in the past, and we know it's a difficult game. There's no easy games in international football, and we're going to have to be on top form if we want to get 3 points at Hampden, and we'll prepare as we do for every game meticulously. We'll look into detail at the opposition, but ultimately the manager's very positive, and it's about what we do on the pitch, and with that crowd behind us, anything's possible.
We've not played at Hampden in a competitive game of the year. You must be looking forward to getting out there in front of them again.
Yeah, it's great at Hampden. The fans make it special, and we need the fans. There's no doubt about it that the fans are a big part of what we are about, and getting behind the team, getting their support, making it a daunting place for the opposition. All these factors will help us qualify, and the fans are going to play an important part if we want to achieve success.